Russia is preparing a provocation to justify the introduction of Belarusian troops which have now accumulated on the border with Ukraine. We are talking about 300 tanks according to intelligence. The armed forces of Ukraine may launch a preemptive strike on the territory of Belarus from which Russian troops and weapons are being transferred to Ukraine. Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine Alexei Danilov did not rule out a possible strike on the territory of Belarus. He made such a statement on July 20 in an interview with the Ukraine 24 TV channel. He noted that the blow could be struck out of necessity. If the Supreme Commander-in-Chief decides to do this, it will be accepted. The Secretary of the Security Council said it is worth noting that according to the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, about 300 Belarusian tanks have been pulled up to the Ukrainian border. Russia is preparing a provocation to justify the introduction of Belarusian troops. The scouts reported now this group, according to their data, is located 30 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. It is worth noting that Belarus has become an accomplice of Russia in the invasion of Ukraine, which began on February 24. It was through the Belarusian territory that Russian troops and weapons were transferred to the Ukrainian lands, and missile strikes are also being carried out on Ukraine from there. The self-proclaimed president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, denies the participation of his army in the war against Ukraine. Earlier it was reported that volunteers arrived from Belarus to Ukraine. They will help smash Putin's army. We also wrote that a military unit near Vladimir came under an airstrike from Belarus.